What are the symbols? Clay's name, the apple, Luna's notebook, the conductor, the jazz and music references, the title represent in his text. In Dutchman, literary tools come in many forms. The symbols mentioned above are references to literary tools which used to address social and political struggles combated during the Black Arts era. Clay's name, while his name is not Uncle Tom, as Luna calls him, Clay can be associated with dirt and is thought of having little value, much like the little value given to the African Americans of the era. Clay can also be shaped and molded. The use of the name Clay is symbolic of a young black man shaped by the land. The apple. So the apple represents both desire and knowledge in one symbol. The first time this analogy is apparent doesn't come until Luna throws away the apple core, having exchanged playful ideas and phrases about Clay staring at her legs in. The second representation is found when Luna directly asks Clay if he wants some of this. Uh, However, the first time she was eating the apple and waited longingly for him to make eye contact with her, uh, whereas this time she was more direct. But the principles still stay the same. It's desire and knowledge. So throughout the story, I didn't write it down, but basically throughout the story, you should keep asking him stuff and then feeding him and biting him. But those are the two examples. It's desire and knowledge. The association between desire and the apple is solidified in her comment. Eating apples is always the first step. Note Luna makes in her notebook. It's a death note following her stabbing Clay. The conductor symbolizes the quote-unquote Uncle Tom types. I don't like the phrase, looked it up, of African Americans who trade their independence for a place in the dominant white culture. Jazz music and jazz and music references. Okay, so the messages are embedded within the music, not intended for any listener to understand, but instead a select audience. For example, when Clay talks about how all the white boys scream for Bird and how Bessie Smith is saying, "Kiss my black unruly ass," without having any concept of the meaning of the songs. So they're asking for, but they don't really get it. The suffering of the oppressed has been contained within the jazz because a physical expression of the suffering results in violence. The title, The Dutchman, Death, War, Germans, Foreigner, Out of Place. What historical moments is this play responding to? During the time this text was released, there was a civil rights movement. It was at its peak, as well as the Black Arts era. So it was addressing the social and political inequalities faced and fought for in America at that time, in the United States of America.